Hello and welcome to Network News. Today we once again turn our attention to the North East, where an exciting update has been given on the ongoing progress to reopen the Northumberland line. For context, over the past few years, more than £330 million has been spent to re-establish passenger services on the route, which, since the 1960s, has only carried freight trains. The total extent of the works will mean that 18 miles of track are added to the passenger network, along with 6 new stations delivered in stages. Originally, Ashington, Seaton Delaval and Newsham were meant to open in December 2024, followed by the remaining stations in 2025. However, delays to the programme meant that only Ashington and Seaton Delaval opened in 2024, with Newsham and Blythe Bebbside following in 2025, leaving Bedlington and Northumberland Park to open in 2026, the latter of which is the focus of this video. Whilst it doesn't serve any new destinations unlike the other stations on the line, Northumberland Park is still very important as it provides a potentially extremely useful interchange with the Tyne and Wear Metro. It sits at the point where the Northumberland line diverges from running alongside the Metro and creates new interchange opportunities, allowing for travel from Northumberland towards Whitley Bay or South Gosforth, and vice versa for people travelling in the other direction, opening up all sorts of connectivity options for people travelling to and from Newcastle's northern suburbs. The station itself consists of a single new bidirectional platform built adjacent to the existing Tyne and Wear Metro station, and is equipped with many of the same facilities found at other stations on the Northumberland line, such as lifts, ticket machines, waiting shelters and pop card scanners. Speaking of which, the station is located within Zone B of the pop card system, unlocking cheaper fares for local residents, though it is worth noting that fares are already pretty cheap, with a journey from Ashington to Newcastle costing no more than £3 at peak times. The new National Rail platform is technically classified as a separate station to the existing Metro station, which makes sense until you realise that this is likely to mean there will be 2 Platform 1s in the area. Platform 1 for the Metro, Platform 2 for the Metro, and then Platform 1 for the National Rail station. Now, it's possible this could change between now and the opening day, but at present it looks like this is what we're going to end up with, which would certainly be interesting. In any case, interchange from the new National Rail platform to the existing Metro platforms is provided by walking along the existing street which passes over the site, and as you can see, when I visited back in December, the station was pretty much complete. So, when is it actually opening? Well, I'm pleased to confirm that the station's opening has been penciled in for the 22nd of February 2026, so just less than a month from now. The first train is expected to be the 8:09 service from Newcastle to Ashington, whilst the second train will pass through at 9:01 with a service from Ashington towards Metro Centre via Newcastle. Alongside the announcement of the station's opening date came the news that the line has recently hit 1 million riders since its opening. This is a tremendous achievement, especially considering the line isn't even fully open yet, and really goes to show that if you build it, they will come. In response to the success of the line, the operator, Northern, has indicated it would like to run more 4-car trains on the line, particularly in the peak hours. However, it's also said that its ability to do so may be limited by the number of trains available in their fleet, so until their fleet size is expanded, this will continue to place an operational constraint on the line. Rail Minister Peter Hendy said, "Delivered with the help of over £300 million in government support, the Northumberland line is a shining example of how a revitalised route can transform local communities, connecting thousands of people, unlocking economic growth and opening up job opportunities across the North East." With over 1 million passenger journeys already completed on publicly owned northern services, we're on track to deliver the reliable, modern transport system that the British public deserves. Looking ahead, and the final station at Bedlington is also set to welcome passengers at some point in the coming months, and further in the future, it's hoped that the line can be extended past Ashington to New Biggin by the Sea, though this hasn't been funded yet, and may be slightly more complicated, considering that the last mile or so to New Biggin would require new tracks, unlike the rest of the line, which was able to be implemented by upgrading a former freight line. Beyond that, the government has also indicated its support for a reopening of the Leamside line, including an extension of the Tyne and Wear Metro to Washington, so it seems the areas around Newcastle aren't done with their rail expansion plans just yet. But what are your thoughts on the news that Northumberland Park is going to be opening soon, and that the line has already hit 1 million riders? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to Network News for more updates like this, and until next time, thanks for watching.